Hello my friends, here I am again. After a short break I'm ready for new videos and new boards, and it is always nice to see new stuff from M5Stack. So in this video we will check their new board M5 stopwatch. So this development board, ESP32-S3 development board, is in form of stopwatch, but like any other ESP32 board, you don't need to use it as stopwatch. But I couldn't resist, so I made another stopwatch example using SQUERLINE Studio LVGL and this board. But I will talk about this project later, and in the description you can find code for this. But first we will check what is inside, what feature this board has. Then I will show you built-in firmware board came with, and then I will show you my example, show you SQUERLINE Studio files, show you the code and how you can install this on your M5 stopwatch.
Like always, I will post some links in the description. M5Stack stopwatch is back in stock, so feel free to check it out. Also, if you find these videos useful and if my code helps, feel free to support my work by buying me coffee, or you can support my work on Patreon, YouTube. Thanks. And of course, if you want some custom project, feel free to send me mail or contact me through Patreon.
First, I don't know, can you notice on camera, but this is AMOLED display. 466 by 466 pixels, and I'm not sure, but I think that is first AMOLED board in M5Stack lineup. They don't have too many round boards. For example, this is M5Stack Dial, very popular board, but with a resolution on 240 by 240, so this screen will be superior in every way. There are 3 push buttons, blue and yellow, GPIO buttons connected to GPIO G1 and GPIO G2. You can program those buttons like any other buttons, and I'm using it to start, stop, reset, or to memorize elapsed time. And this red button is used for turning off. To turn off, I will need to press it twice. To turn on, I need to press it only once. And to enter the boot mode, I need to press and hold it for a couple of seconds. In case of M5Stack, you can find many useful information on the board itself. On the back, you can always see what is inside. Even when we are talking about, for example, this is quite complex device. This is a Linux device, Raspberry Pi 0 or Computer 0. Here you can see what is inside. So in this case, inside we have speaker, microphone, gyroscope, accelerometer, what else? Vibration motor, touch display, power management chip. Did I forget something? Did I say speaker and microphone? Yes, I did. And what is also nice, here is a loophole for lanyard. Here we can find standard groove connector for additional sensors or modules, and you still have a bunch of GPIOs available here, so you can make usual projects using this, but in this nice form factor. And of course, it is important to mention that inside is 450 milliamp hours battery. So this is also nice pocket device, and of course a real-time clock chip. Board comes with this firmware, and actually it is quite nice firmware, so even if you don't plan to program this, you will still have useful device. For example, you can program your alarms here, so use this as a alarm clock. You can use this as regular clock. And here you can change different faces, different colors, and actually quite nice. So we have also their stopwatch, and I think mine is better. Here is their badge. And this is also nice badge feature. You can use your phone to upload the image here, so you can use this as badge. Here we can play with accelerometer or gyroscope. Here we can test and see sound. Very fun to talk in this. Lucky wheel to random choose something. Cool. And settings to set time zone, time, brightness, volume, and other. So very nice firmware, and they put quite an effort to make this for sure. So here is my stopwatch example. I spent quite time for making this, but I'm always trying when I'm trying a new board to make something on it, not just to show you. Firmware board came with. So here I try to test how these buttons work, how touch display works, and I need to say that it works very great. I will not talk about this stopwatch a lot, but maybe most useful feature is that you can store many laps. If there are too many laps, you can always scroll to see, to check specific lap, and you can also check best lap and worst here. If you are annoyed with this sound, you can turn it off here, and if you want to change brightness of screen, you can change it here. As I said, I use SQUERLINE Studio for making user interface design, and like always I use Arduino IDE for programming the board, and I need to say it was very pleasant experience, because M5Stack always have good documentation with all instructions and with example for each segment of the board. I will share my code, so feel free to use it for template for M5Stack and LVG projects. I'm using older LVGL version of library 8.4, and I'm using, you will need to update M5Stack definitions in a board manager. But if you are a beginner, there is also M5 burner, so
I will also put my example here so you can flash it in a seconds. Here you can find another examples users from all around the world made for this great device. So have fun. That's it. That's it for this week. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to like. Feel free to subscribe if you are new here. And thank you for watching whole video. It means a lot to me. Have a nice day. Goodbye.